They know Cerberus is a two-man now, and they've done a ton of damage. Sololzy, one more tag, dancing left and right. Quizzy can't make it connect.
Surely this is
Gaming, it seems, because after getting dogged down 3 times in the span of 5 minutes across 3 different games, they've decided it may not be worth it. Longska's had enough of Cerberus taking the absolute mick in this lobby. He's taken it into his own hands.
You're kidding me!
Tycon with a barrel in his.
That's an unbelievable shot. Iron sights, Tycon under pressure. To work with, but this really never ends well when you see so many players in the same vehicle, and that is exactly why it is so clean, the shots that came through. Just straight into the gauntlet that was being held by multiple teams, and unfortunately, you're never going to...
Who gave up the 2 knocks in the previous game. They are not making the same mistake this time. They smell the blood, they know they're going to be weak, and they're pushing.
It's the W key right now. Mime's going to fang a nade on in. I don't know that that's going to quite connect. It's an overcommitment. Is it an overcommitment from Falcons? It turns out to be in the end.
One tap had that been the case. Norins is up close and personal. Poochill's on an off angle, trying to take the peaks with the DMR, but December 12th,
the wiggle peaks.
Ran out of bullets. Oh, one more tap through the window might just have done it. Poochill's didn't look very happy with that, but December 12th can't get the spray either. The grenade.
Big play, going to flash himself for a second there, but Gen G will not be stalled. Isaki gets the first. What is this? That
out of nowhere
is something else. I've not seen that ever
through. I don't know what information they have on the center of the zone. We do have a replay of...
Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Rock up behind Na'Vi. The sprays are so good. Spaceman, a double knock, and Cold gets himself one as well. It's Diffx trying to save the day for Na'Vi, but it's impossible. I might just catch him. It will, but surely it's not enough. Nan still alive and kicking.
It's 1v1. They'll both get the chance to heal, fall back into the compound. But there is third parties creeping their way forwards. Meanwhile, in Picardo, 4 AM, and TSM still committing to the fight. Xiaopian is just destroying them, but Alo from beyond the grave will take down the man himself and 2 of his teammates with a blue zone grenade.
Oh, absolutely dominating. It's a battle of the smokes at the moment between the 2 teams, and everyone's just tossing nades back and forth, hoping for the best.
150 kills for Perfectix. But first of all, Mime out into the blue zone. Cannot defeat Quizzy. Nixie with the P90. He picked that up 20 minutes ago. And Jacob just pokes his head over, wants to try and find an opportunity to third party. Gets sat back down immediately.
Yeah, I'm not going to want to relive that spray. Could have been a different story if he would have picked up the initial knock on a VP. Could still be Rallo, though. Also, a bit of a whiff onto Quizzy. There's going to be a couple more shots through, though. Flood trying to save the day. Snakers... very, very low on HP, is going to have to back off, and that will probably mean Flood will have to as well. Unfortunately for Falcons, they've lost too much positioning. Quizzy, he's going to survive.
He's got to hold it. If he gets off this revive for even a millisecond, his teammate's gone down. He has to, though, because the push from E-Arena, they found their way. It was not the best of starts for Cerberus, perhaps due to no fault of their own. That's how it happened.
Very careful peeking around that corner, though, with Kiss on the other side of it.
That's huge. That's so smart from Megvalos. Off the pole. Bounces perfect.
In that direction. Maybe not to the degree which we had been excited about, but
yeah.
Still.
I mean, it's not a hard feed for E-Arena, but you really can't expect it in that position. I do like what we're seeing, though, as a bit of a... what is this collision in the middle of the road? Tycon might just go down as well as Jeems just smashes into the vehicles, runs him over. What is this chaos, hectic play we're seeing on the south coast of Tego?
I feel like I'm watching a horror movie, man. It's just jump scare after jump scare.
His own grenades as well will force him off this spot. He has to. He can't stay where he was. Lucarux is holding the angle. They know he's on the tree, but the exchange of headshots is enough. But Quizzy up on the high ground gets him down, and Flood has to try and take it into his own hands. He can't. Quizzy gets the better of him, and Virtus Pro will pick up a much-needed win on game number 3's Tego.
Yeah, it was hanging
on a map like this, but no phase. Might get an unexpected visit from Summer if that's going to be the case. There's the replay of the double blue zone grenade.
Rip. Be
so low.
An impossible spot to get out on for Virtus Pro. There's just too much to ask.
That range, and he's using the 3x, and then he switched.
I'm somewhat irrelevant on this roof.
It was that smoke. He crept his way through it. Hagatori
Oh no!
Oh no, he switched weapons! Oh, a disaster for Hakatori. He had him dead to rights. Barpa with the final bullet got the knock. It's traded for Fairist. Oh, but it should not have come.
We had bad communication, bad rotations, and bad team fights.
Reminder of how open this rotate is. 4 AM, no other option. They're going to be sending it on in. Virtus Pro, E-Arena already here. Twisted Mind still pitted below. The car goes way up in the air out in the open. HSM swings off all to a different angle as Lucarux now goes down to the blue. EBE needs to get activated. Last one up for Virtus Pro confirms that kill. 9 kills for Virtus Pro.
Zizzy having to deal with the Hound push on the bottom side at the exact same time. If he can still do this, he does!
He did! How? From the high ground, this is what I was saying. No one wanted to commit to the fight because they could not guarantee that they will be the last ones up, and it was hard. Position around school, around apartments. We'll see if it continues to center up around that area, but Virtus Pro, the rotation through New Happy's hold here on the south does allow them to get a second to spray down from December 12th to drop Quizzy down. So the previous
in towards the compound. Certainly a play. Happy over the top. One grenade catches them out before they can take the emergency parachute. Falcons bombarded. They don't get the chance to take to the skies.
Snaker's the last one up. The car is about to go down. He's got to get out, run out away from all of this, and that's gonna be...
Not really had to absorb any, having played from the west. Ixlet gets caught out. Luke 12 lets him know.
A choice in the end because Alo will pick him up for free. Purdy doing his best to scout. And Nixie still hiding in the shack, doing absolutely nothing as Falcons and TSM go at one another for blows, and somehow he survived.
How? He was stunned, and now he's going to deny his point at the end. It's going to be a Falcons victory, and it's going to be a 9-kill round. But Virtus Pro getting second place off of that with E-Arena and Twisted Minds. Low scores for them. This could be an intentional hold by the Falcons. The spray comes out. The drive-by response. Mime goes down. This camp, rotational camp, not doing what Falcons wanted, with Snakers also falling. Another onto Flood. What? That's 3 down.
Are you kidding me? How have they hit those shots out the car? I don't know, but Na'Vi have turned around. They have sensed the opportunity. The Armada is back, and Mime is about to be crushed under the wheels of Hakatori. Flood down to Sosed, and Snakers will not last much longer either. That is just an unfortunate series of events.
Reminiscent terrain scenario from Tego, just our previous match, and the winners came from where Twisted Minds are playing from.
Lyrics just got knocked as well by Alo. They've got more mortars.
How? Where? Why do they have more?
Whoa!
The confirm on the Lyrics, the knock on a Jacob. It's all down to Zizzy, already dropped into low ground, can't get the revive. No kills, no placement points yet.
And perhaps no placement points at all because Zizzy is being pressured. It's bleed. They're trying to do it for the boys, I think, at this. That's going to be scary time.
That's okay.
Confirmed in 16. Now it's the battle between Luke 12 and Legacy.
A rough start for TSM after their group stage dominance. And a second place. Gonna end that a little bit, but still 4th place for TSM. A good win for Legacy. High kill count for them. But it needs to be said, Twisted Minds, your champions of PGS 4.
Yeah, what a fantastic result for Twisted Minds. They've been hunting for it for so long, and finally it has come together for them, and you can see what it means. We heard conversations around Batulans. He's been saying he believes in the system, and that belief has finally paid off.
Your PGS for champions, Twisted Minds! Arena and Twisted Minds were neck and neck the whole way, but Twisted Minds pulled it out in the end. Congratulations! our winners! You guys finally made it! Woo! Well, congratulations! Battalions! Well, you finally win the championship after waiting for so long. How do you feel right now, Battalions? How do you feel right now? Wow!
Yeah, hello.
Hi. Okay, so follow the questions. You finally won the championship after waiting so long. So how do you feel right now?
I mean, we're happy.
You are so calm.
I don't know what to think right now. Like, I just feel that we finally did it, and I think finally in this last day we were different, and we did it all together. So I'm just happy that we were able to work as a team, and that's all.
Well, thank you and congratulations again. Well, Lu, hello. Well, your performance has been very consistent this year, but you were just short of the championship. What do you think made the difference this time?
Я на эмоциях не понимаю. Переведи, пожалуйста. Ты думаешь, я что-то понял?
Я не говорю по-английски.
Oh, we have translated there. Don't worry.
Давай, Тём. Ты говоришь по-английски.
Что говорить?
Ничего происходит.
What's the question?
You are very happy forgot the question. Okay, well, how do you feel about your current team lineup?
Our current team lineup, like, it's strongest lineup, I think. It can be. Can I say a few words?
Okay, no problem. Please.
Окей. Я хотел бы передать привет моей маме, моему братику, моей любимой Ирочке. Вот. Привет тебе.
Ира, привет.
И я хотел бы также, не знаю, посвятить эту победу моему погибшему отцу, которого не стало 3 месяца назад. Жалко, что ты это не увидел, потому что он был моим большим фанатом. Вот. Спасибо.
This guy over and over and over again. If you need to lean on somebody on Twisted Minds, it's gonna be this guy.
Imagine the boldness, the hubris, the brashness of naming yourself example, and yet growing into the example for every young PUBG player of what a true fighter looks like. Twisted Minds, again, has waited so long for this moment. Example added to the roster and was the secret sauce that ultimately came to a victory here at PGS 4.
Twisted Minds gonna be walking away with $100,000. Finally getting